Good evening, everybody. I wanted to make a quick video tonight. It is August 4th, 2025, and just wanted to get out a quick message that is relevant to current events going on here in the United States, particularly surrounding the internet. And basically what's happening is a lot of state governments are moving towards this federal objective to make the internet, which is an open free protocol, much like Bitcoin, KYC, or Know Your Customer. I prefer to refer to it as kill your customer, because there really shouldn't be any information you should know about who you're selling to that's of value to you, unless you're willing to or looking to inflict pain on your customer. So why would you need to know pertinent details about their age, location, identity, racial profile, hereditary traits, all these different things that you get from a photo and identity? It just makes no sense to me. Why do you need that information? Why does anybody? If you're a customer and you're arriving at a site to pay, you should be able to hand over whatever means of value that the vendor is asking for the material, and make a fair, honest, and final trade with them and move on with your lives. So no exchange of information needs to be done. I don't understand that. So where this is coming from is the governments and powers that be want to protect the children, and the way that they're going to do that is make everybody forego their right to privacy and give up your identity just to use the internet. And the blind and willing will go into this and think nothing of it. They will go ahead and sign up and scan their ID, do whatever they need to do just to keep the internet going, because they don't want to be inconvenienced by a delay in their lives, right? So they allow the tyranny of the present, Freudian slip there, get in the way of their lives and what their true moral values are. And so a lot of people are going to fall into this trap. They're going to use it, and their lives are going to diminish drastically, because their freedom of speech is going to be controlled, as we see censorship on all the major social media platforms. Their right to privacy is abolished. Their just right to think freely and search freely and look at whatever they choose to look at, whether it's good or bad in your lens, it does not matter. People should be allowed to do as they wish, and their free will takes them. And it's really not a good sign of the times. It really isn't. And so how this all relates to Bitcoin and social media, the internet, all that type of stuff is, if you're not already on Nostr, then you need to be. Nostr is no KYC social media. It's similar to an X platform. You can post some videos, you can do stuff like that as well. But basically you can post, you can follow, you can control your content feed, all this type of stuff. You get a public and private key combination, similar to how Bitcoin works. And that is your identity on the platform. It has nothing to do specifically with you and who you are. It is just a randomly generated key that you get when you set up an account, and you don't have to put anything else in there. And then from that point forward, all of your posts will be signed by that account, so that you have kind of an audit trail of, yes, I said this on this date, here's my post, and here's the key signing off on it. And so it's pretty amazing. And the protocol is completely free, it's completely open. There are premium versions of it that you can pay for, but you can download the Primal or Damus app, or Damus, I don't know how to pronounce it, app in the App Store, and set up an account and start posting whatever you want today. So there's no other website available to normies, I'll say, that you can just go and post whatever you want and have no repercussion from it. You might not get people to follow you if you post something hateful or awful, but you can definitely get your word out there if that's who you are. So you need to make a decision whether you want to or not. This is coming down and it's being forced onto you. You are either going to become a subject with KYC and go down that path, feed your information, your knowledge into AI models that will eventually replace you, and they're going to know everything and anything about you. Or you could use decentralized, open, free protocols that do not require KYC, let you communicate freely no matter what you want to say, like Nostr. You can use mediums of exchange and stores of value that are free, open, and able to be sent anywhere in the world, like Bitcoin. Your US dollars in your bank account can't do that. Only Bitcoin can do that. And not only that, but you can audit the whole system and make sure that everybody's playing fairly. So, it's getting to the point now, we're in 2025, and the chains of the control system are weighing heavier and heavier on everybody, and they don't even realize it. And so you are being forced into a decision right now that you're completely unaware of. And you're either going to go down the path of control, or you're going to go down the path of freedom. Control is convenience and comfort, at least with only a little bit of discomfort, just right on the bleeding edge of what you can tolerate. The freedom path is unknown, it's difficult, it's challenging, it's going to require a lot of you, but you will preserve the most important thing in your life, outside of your family, is your freedom and your free will. So anyway, some things to think about. Research KYC in the internet as it's circulating right now. Vote against it if you can. Best way to vote against it, I'm not talking about going to a ballot box. I'm actually talking about directing your time and energy towards freedom oriented products like Nostr, like Bitcoin, and find a new world. It's out there. There's a lot of people out there. You just haven't met them yet. So yeah, just a quick video tonight. Wanted to talk about that. It is related to Bitcoin. It is related to freedom of speech. It is related to a lot of things. So hate to see that the world's going in that direction in the sake of safety, but it's a clear indicator anytime they claim that they're doing you a favor and keeping you safe. You know that there's an insidious method of control behind that they're hiding behind smoke and mirrors. So be aware, be vigilant, and stay free. See you in the next one.